Welcome guys to a new video. Today we're testing the game RoboCop Rogue City on the RTX 3050 Ti, and our target in the video is 60 FPS or above 60, and if we cannot target 60 we're targeting 30 FPS. So we will start with 1080p low settings without dlss, of course. So this is 1080p low settings without dlss, without nothing, and you can see we're getting 20, 27, 28, 30, 37, 38. So this is 1080p low settings without DLSS, and we're getting 30s, 22, 22, 28, and the 20s and 30s. So this is 1080p low settings without DLSS, of course, and we're getting 20s. Let's see, we're getting 20, 30, 35, 36. So we're getting 20s and 30s. So it's mix. Yeah, it's mix. It's mix. So this is 1080p low settings, and we're getting 20s. 20, 25 in the 20s. So like I told you, this is 1080p low settings without DLSS, without nothing, and we're getting 26, 27, 20s. So now let's try using DLSS. You can see we're getting 30s now inside, 30, 33 in the 30s. So now let's try using DLSS. First we will try using TSR. So 1080p low settings with 1080p low settings using TSR, you can see we're getting 30s, still 30s, no difference at all. Yeah, no difference at all. So this is 1080p low settings with TSR, and we're getting 30s and 20s, 30s and 20s, and no difference at all. So now let's try using DLSS like I told you. So we will start with quality. So now this is 1080p low settings with DLSS quality, and with DLSS quality you can see we're getting 30, 38, 37 in the 30s, in the 30s, 35, 36, 37 in the 30s. So this is 1080p low settings with DLSS quality, and we're getting 30s. Yeah, 30s, not even 20s. We're getting 30s only. $30, $35, now $38. So we're getting 30s. Now we jump to the 50s, but not always. You can see we're getting 50 now, 30, 35, 38, 30s. So this is like I told you, 1080p low settings with DLSS in quality, and we're getting 30s. So now let's try balance. So now this is 1080p medium setting, low settings with dlss balance. And with balance you can see we're getting, with balance you can see we're getting 20s. 20, 28, 30, so we're getting 20s and 30s. And we jump to the 40s, not always. So like I thought, this is 1080p low settings with DLSS in balance, and we're getting 20s and 40s, 30s and 40s now. It's mixed between 30s and 40s. Now we're not getting 20s, we're getting 30s and 40s. So like I told you, this is 1080p 1080p like I told you, low settings with DLSS in balance, and we're getting 30s and 40s. Now we're getting 40, 46, 47, 30s, so it's mixed between 30s and 40s. Now 30, 44, 49, so it's 40s and 30s like I told you. So now let's try balance now. We are in balance. Let's try performance now. So now this is 1080p low settings with DLSS in performance, and in performance you can see we're getting 40s now, 40, 42, 45, 43, in the 40s. So this is 1080p low settings with DLSS in balance, in performance, sorry, and we're getting 40s. 40, 40, 40, 39, 40, 39. So like I thought, this is 40 for 1080p low settings with DLSS in performance, and we're getting 39, 40, 36 now, 37. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s, mixed 30s and 40s. So it's playable. So now let's try ultra performance. So in ultra performance you can see we're getting, we're still in the 30. No difference between balance, no difference between performance and ultra performance. No difference at all.
That's the worry.
Yeah, no difference at all. The same numbers, the same performance.
Until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? If you really think you got
No
the goods,
difference.
come on. You'll
So
blow
it's
up places in
40s and
Northwest.
30s.
It's the hub of our smuggling operations, and I'm telling you now.
So this is 1080p
Let's not forget the other one.
low settings with DLSS in ultra performance, and we're getting 40s,
Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
44.
He's clearly prepared.
We are in the 40s, not 30s. Now we jump to the 40s only.
Right?
So like I told you, this is 1080p low settings with DLSS in ultra performance, and we're getting 40s, and we jump to the 50s, not always. So, and we drop it to the 30s. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s. So like I told you, it's mixed between 30s and 40s. So now let's try. Let's go to medium settings now. And let me check if I disabled the DLSS. So it's not disabled. Okay, let me disable it. So now this is 1080p medium settings. So in medium settings you can see we're getting 30s. 30. Let me. Yeah, you can see we're getting 30s and 20s now. 28, 27, 30s. So this is 1080p medium settings without dlss, and we're getting 30s. You can see we're getting 30, not 32, 27, 33, so it's between 30s and 20s. But we're not dropping to the 20s, not always. So like I told you, this is 1080p medium settings, and we're getting 30s. 30, 32, and we're dropping to the 20s, not always. So now let's try, you can see we're getting 30, still 30, 33, 31, 30s. So now let's try using DLSS. So now this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS quality. With DLSS we're still in the 30s. Yeah, we're still in the 30s. So this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS in quality, and we're getting 30, 34, 40. We jump to the 40, but not always. So now we're getting 50. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s. So this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS quality, and we are in the 30s and the 40s. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s. Yeah, it's mixed between 30s and 40s. You can see we're getting 30s and 40s. It's mixed. So now let's try let's go to balance. So now this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS balance, and with DLSS balance you can see we're getting 30, 35, 32, 20. So this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS balance, and we're getting 30s and 40s. The same numbers. So we're getting 30s and 40s, no big difference at all. We drop to the 20s, not always. So still the same numbers, 30s and 40s. Yeah, the same numbers and the same performance. We're getting 30s and 40s. The same numbers and the same performance. So like I told you, this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS in balance. So now let's try performance. So now this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS in performance, and in performance you can see we're getting 40s, 40, 45, yeah, 40, 45, 30, 37, 39. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s, still 30s and 40s. So this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS balance, and it's mixed between 30s and 40s. So let me check if it's balanced, huh? Yeah, sorry, performance, not buttons. DLSS performance, and we're getting 30s and 40s, the same numbers, 30s and 40s. So it's mixed between 30s and 40s. So like I told you, we're getting 30s and 40s.
You're gonna be our prey.
So this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS and performance, and we're getting 30s and 40s. 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. Now you can see we're getting 38, 37 in the 30s. So now let's try ultra performance. So now this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS ultra performance. And you can see we're getting in ultra performance 30,
You're there. That's the quarry.
40,
I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until
yeah, you can see we're getting 30, now we're getting 20 now.
You got the guts, come on. You'll love our place in the
20, 27,
Some of us
26.
love our and I'm telling you now, there's plenty.
So this is 1080p.
Filled with them.
So this is like I told you, 1080p medium settings with DLSS and ultra performance, and we're getting 20, 27, 28, and the 20s. In the 20s. For this area, in the 20s.
That's why you won't try to go there, right?
20s and 30s. You can see we jump to the 30s now. So the same numbers, 30s and 20s. Same performance, 30s and 20s. So like I told you, this is 1080p medium settings with DLSS ultra performance, and we're getting 20s and 30s. Before we're getting 40s and 30s, now we're getting 20s and 30s. So now let's go to high settings now. So now this is 1080p high settings without DLSS. So in 1080p high settings without DLSS, you can see we're getting 20s. Yeah, 20, 21, 22 in the 20s. So this is 1080p high settings, and we're getting 20s. You can see we're getting 20, 21, 22 in the 20s. Now we're getting 20s, still in the 20s. Even in this area, you can see now we're getting 30s. So this is 1080p high settings. We're getting 20, 21, 22 in the 20s. This is without DLSS. So now let's try using DLSS. So now this is 1080p high settings with DLSS quality. So with DLSS quality, we are in the 30s. Yeah, you can see 30. So this is 1080p. Let me check something. Yeah, this is 1080p high settings with DLSS quality, and you can see we got a 20, 23 in the 20s, in the 20s. So we're getting in the 20s. 20, 25 in the 20s. 22. So like I told you, this is 1080p high settings, and we're getting 20s. This is with DLSS quality. So now let's try balance. So now this is 1080p high settings with DLSS balance, and in balance you can see we're still in the 20s. Still in the 20s, no difference. So let's try performance now. So now this is 1080p high settings with DLSS in performance. And in performance it's 16, 17. It's worse, I don't know why. Just click the game load. Yeah, we're still in the 20s, no difference at all. Let the game load. I don't know it's worse, why it's worse. Let the game load. So the game is load. So now let's see. So like I told, this is 1080p high settings with DLSS in balance. So in balance now, yeah, we're still in 30s and 20s, no difference at all. 30s and 20s, 30s and 20s, no difference at all. So now let's try ultra performance. So with ultra performance, this is 1080p high settings like I told you. With DLSS ultra performance, we're getting 30, 32, 31, 32, 33. So we're still in the 30s, no difference at all. No difference at all, we're still in the 30s. You can see here we're getting 40s because there's no enemies. But if it's an open area like this, we're getting 30s and 20s. So this is the true performance. You can see we're getting 30s and 20s. Yeah, the real performance this is. You can see we're getting 30, 21, 27, sorry, 28. So we're getting 30s and 20s like I told you. So this is 1080p high settings, and we're getting 30s and 20s. Yeah, you can see we're getting 30s and 20s. So now let's try epic settings. So first we will try it without DLSS. So now this is 1080p epic settings, and in epic settings it's unplayable. So let's try using DLSS, and we will put it in ultra performance because I think we need the performance. So now this is 1080p epic settings with DLSS in ultra performance. It's unplayable. No one will play it like this. So now let's go to 1440p. So now this is 1440p. I already changed it. So now this is 1440p low settings. So in 1440p low settings you can see we're getting 17, 16, 17. It's unplayable. No one will play it like this. So this is 1440p low settings and it's unplayable like this. So let's try using DLSS. So now this is 1440p low settings with DLSS in quality. So with DLSS in quality, we're not getting 30s, we're not getting 30s, I'm getting 20, 21, 22. So this is 1440p low settings with DLSS quality. And trust me, no one will play it like this. No one will play it like this. No, we're not even getting 30s, so no one will play it like this. It's unplayable. No one will play it like this. Yeah, no one will play it like this. It's unplayable. No one will play it like this, trust me. So now let's try. So this is 1440p low settings with DLSS quality. Let's try balance now. Balance, you can see we're getting 20s, still 20s, no difference at all. Because remember, our target in the video is 60 FPS. And if we cannot target 60, we're targeting 30 FPS. So now let's try balance. Balance, no difference at all. No difference. You can see we're getting 20, 21, 22. No difference. No one will play it like this. Let's try performance now. So this is 1440p low settings in DLSS in performance, and you can see we're getting 20, 25, 28, 28 still. So we are in the 20s. We are in the 20s, not even 30s. Now we're getting 30, 30, 30t because we are inside. So we're getting 20s and 30s now. So it's playable now. So this is 1080p, 1440p low settings with DLSS in performance, not ultra performance. And we're getting 20, 25, 20s and 20, 28, 25, 20s. It's playable. So like I told you, it's playable, but no one will play it like this. You can see we're getting 20, 27, we jump to the 30s, but not always. So it's playable, but no one will play it like this, trust me, no one will play it like this. You can see we jump to the 30, 31, 32, but we're not in the 30s, always we're jumping to the 20s. And let me show you. You can see we're getting 20, 28, 25. We jump to the 30s like I told you, but not always. So it's mixed between 20s and 30s. So no one will play it like this, trust me. So now let's try ultra performance. So now this is 1440p low settings with DLSS and ultra performance. So in ultra performance you can see we're getting 20, 27, 28, in the 20s, not even 20s, in the 20s. When there is explosion you can see we drop to the 16, 17. So no one will play it like this, trust me, it's unplayable like this. You can see there is a little bit of lagging.
Let's screw 'em up.
So it's unplayable.
You're there. That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop
No one will play it like this, trust me.
Oh, so you think you're a tough
You can see now we're getting 20, 24, 23, so it's unplayable. So this is 1440p low settings with DLSS in ultra performance, and it's unplayable. So let's try medium just for fun, and we will keep DLSS.
Come on.
Medium
All of our place in the Northwest.
1080p, sorry, 1440p medium settings with DLSS and ultra performance.
And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy
We're
drugs
getting-
given off those stupid punks. Now tell me,
We're getting
that's something that
19,
would interest you?
20,
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you.
17,
That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
19. So we're not even in the 30s. You can see we're getting 20 and 19 and 16. So now we will play it like this. So this is 1440p medium settings, and no one play it like this, trust me, it's unplayable like this. So this is with DLSS ultra performance, of course. Without DLSS it's worse. Let me show you. So without DLSS you can see we're getting 14, 13, yeah, 14, 13, yeah, it's unplayable. Unplayable, and it's very slow. Without DLSS it's unplayable, and with DLSS it's unplayable in 1440p medium settings. So now let's try high settings. So now this is 1440p high without DLSS first. Without DLSS it's worse, it's unplayable. So now let's try using DLSS in ultra performance, and we're getting with DLSS ultra performance 16, 17, so it's unplayable. So this is 1440p high settings with DLSS in ultra performance, and it's unplayable. So now let's go to Epic now. Epic without DLSS, it's worse. It's very bad. It's unplayable. Even the controls is very bad. So let's try using DLSS with ultra performance, because we need the performance. I think the game is very demanding. So this is 1440p now with DLSS and ultra performance. Yeah, this is 1440p epic settings. Well, let me check. Yeah, epic settings with DLSS ultra performance, and you can see the movement and the camera is very bad, and it's unplayable. I'm getting 6.4 FPS, unplayable. So now let's try 4K just for fun. So let's try 4K just for fun. So now this is 4K low settings, and in 4K visually it's very bad. Visually it's very good, sorry. Performance, it's unplayable. So let's try using DLSS. So this is 4K low settings, of course. So this is now 4K low settings with DLSS in let me change it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very slow. So now this is 4K low settings with DLSS and ultra performance, and it's unplayable. So thank you, and like and subscribe for the channel. If you want to play it in 1080p in medium settings or low settings or high settings. If you want to play it in epic settings, use DLSS in quality or balance. Use DLSS in performance or ultra performance or balance. If you want to play it in high settings or epic settings in 1080p. But if you want to play it in 1440p, play it in low settings using DLSS, of course, in balance, or play it in 1440p medium settings with DLSS in performance or ultra performance. In 4K, it's unplayable. Thank you, and like and subscribe for the channel.